That's what she was thinking. I know she was. That's what I was thinking. But she was upset about it. That's how we are right now. We're functioning every single day. But society, other people are walking, we're walking around and they're just walking through, pushing us to the side. We don't bother them. We're not a threat to them. You know, they can do what they want to us. They can say what they want to say to us. It's nothing. We're zombies. You know, we're mentally asleep in our mind. That's how we are. Now, and those who are unconscious, like I said, conscious means that you're aware. So what does unconscious mean?
Unaware.
Thank you. You've been in class, ain't you? It means that you're unaware. That's what it means. It means that you're unaware. So, I want to say that to say this about our children. Black women, and I know I keep saying it because I'm a black woman, I'm speaking to who I am. I know who I am. You are the first teachers. Okay, some of y'all are first teachers. Oh, one of y'all are first teachers? Oh hell, anybody first teachers? Oh, okay. I'm like, it's just, I'm the first teacher. We are the first teachers in our family. This means that your child is a reflection of what you're teaching your child. If you run your child to the, no offense, to the church house 7 days a week, they ain't talk to nothing else but how to hit that floor on their knees. Something wrong. There's a whole lot of stuff you gotta teach your babies. You gotta teach your babies who they are. Teach your babies that you're not just this color of the skin, that you're not ugly, that your nose is not big, that your lips is out that big and out of shape. Teach your babies that they are somebody, they are the original people of this land. They have been created to be the original people of this land. Look at their hair. Your hair is coiled. Why do you think your hair nappy? You've been taught to think that nappiness is ugliness. Oh, this is mine. Every nap. Every nap. But it serves a purpose. Because when the sun comes out and burns you up, you don't get burnt up. The sweat is, you know, you still sweat a little bit. Some of y'all bald headed, y'all really sweat. But the hair stops the sweat from coming in your eyes. It stops your scalp from being burned up. There's a reason why you have this foil that's going on in your hair. There's a reason why you have this tint to your skin. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. There's a reason why you are dark. You are children of Ra. Y'all understand? Y'all know who Ra is, right? Yes. S-U-N. You're children of Ra. So therefore, you've been created to be here on this earth. The original people on this earth are the ones who are created to live and survive. You have been created to survive. You could go outside and be burnt up all day. You're just going to be burnt up. You're going to be hot. You're going to be hot. You might have a heat stroke. I mean, if you ain't drinking no water, a lot of us don't. Anyway, we don't eat the right stuff. The food is messing us up. The heat is messing us up. We don't drink water. We don't do right. But nevertheless, you have been created for that. And so you must teach your children that. You must teach your children to love themselves. Yes. You must do that. You are the first. It's your fault. It's your fault. If your child know who he is, it's your fault. My children are having problems right now. I'm still fighting them to tell them who they are, but guess what? I ain't gonna give up the fight because one day it's gonna click. They're gonna say, damn, I know who I am. We have to do this. And not just my children, but everybody's children. We have to do this as a family. So anyway, I'm gonna sit down because I know y'all come to hear Dr. Umar. But I'm glad that y'all stayed around to hear me. I appreciate y'all. Okay, so y'all can give me a hand. Dang. I can give him a long introduction because he don't seem to like that. But I'm going to tell you that I met this brother 2011. Yeah, 2011. I contacted him and said, could you be on my radio show, please? Please. I was just new. I was right here in Phoenix on the air. Right after Ed, after we got done with him, went to my show. I'm on the air here, and of course I got kicked off the air here because I was too black. It's okay. And so I took my radio show and I went on the internet and went global and expanded. We have actually 12 shows that run daily on the network. And information is in the book if you want to check out the shows. And so I asked his brother to be on my show, and he said, you know, I'd love to, whatever. I love to. So he did, and then he came on a couple more times after that. And here, this is a true story. I never told Doctor this. It's a true story. I put him on my show, y'all. I said, oh, this brother cold. He talked some good stuff. I told myself, myself said, huh? I said, okay, help him get his name out. Here I go again trying to dig out some stuff, right? I said, help him get his name out there. I get on YouTube, I get on the internet, I put his name in. I found out, I said, well, hell, he already out there. He was everywhere. I'm like, he need to be putting me out there. But over the course of a couple years, we have become very good friends, and I am very honored to know this brother. He does a lot of work, and a lot of our people, we get the degrees, and then we forget our people. You know what I mean? We take the information and we go to the other side, and we don't educate our people with information. And that's one of the things that I love about this brother, because he didn't do that. He is here to help his people, which is our people, which is your people. And he travels the world. I'm not talking about down the street, I'm talking about the world. So I'm actually just honored that he accepted. Again, he was here in November. And then when he left here in November, I think he left here with Africa. I mean, he'd be gone, y'all. But I'm very honored. This brother is actually a descendant of Dr. Frederick Douglass, a great orator, and he's carrying on the torch. And so I am so happy that he's here. Dr. Umar, you can come on, start walking now while I'm talking. So let me tell y'all right now, if you don't have paper and pad, you're going to get in trouble. Because you're going to call y'all, if I was y'all, I'll grab something. And I'm going to hook y'all up. I brought some pens. I brought some little pads. So if y'all need some, raise your hand. And I'm going to have first of all, MyRBG. You already did? Okay. MyRBG. That's another organization I found. And I got like 3 or 4 of them. But they are the ones who are bringing out, help me bring out Dr. Umar. And there's going to be others coming out as well. Can y'all please stand? MyRBG? Y'all get in my hand. We missed a couple. That's a shame, though. That's a shame. But these are my sisters. Not blood sisters, but sisters from we're talking about family. These girls make it happen. They were, wait a minute. Where did Miss Blue go? Oh, she's tripping. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you get a family member that cut the hell up. But it's okay. It's okay. But these sisters make it happen. They work closely with me, and it's hard to find sisters that will work with another sister, because y'all know we jealous as hell. We mess the hell up. But these sisters right here, they and you know what I love about them? That's right, give me a hand, they bomb. And the main thing I love about them is, especially the two in the middle, they've been with me the longest. I come up with all kinds of ideas. They don't even care. They're like, well, what we gonna do it? They don't care. I come and say, well, today I thought about something. The ancestors told me to go and do this. They said, when we gonna start? They don't care. They do whatever the ancestors say, tell me to tell them, and they make it happen. And that's how the network was able to grow as large as it is. When I left the radio here, we had 10 listeners? Yeah, 10 listeners. We had 10 listeners when I left Phoenix radio. Now we have 60,000. 60,000. And this has been since July 28th. July 28th of last year. Hasn't been a year yet. And it's because when you get with people, where's Dr. Red? Okay, he wasn't with that. Okay, that's where he went. When you get people who work closely with you and help you, and don't get me wrong, they get on my damn nerves. I tell them all, don't y'all. I tell them all the time. They get on my nerves. They work for nerves. But they are genuine, and so I love y'all. I do. Y'all know I love you. So, again, you ready to go? After we get through, we have merchandise up here if y'all want to get some. his stuff, my book is available. Thank you all for your time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay. What I want to do, we don't have none of, I had one of those bar stools back there.
Sure, let me go.
And then also, I need to cut off this fan. I don't do air. If you all get hot, we can definitely turn it on and face it that way. But I do not do air. It's an honor to be back in Phoenix. Don't get a chance to come out west as much. Spend most of my time up and down the East Coast and in the Midwest. The whole Texas to Chicago run. And then down in the Caribbean. I just came back from Liberia, West Africa. We're trying to do some things over there. Those of you who keep up on current events in Africa, we all should as African people, because as the mother continent goes, so do we all go. Liberia is still rebuilding after the Civil War. Y'all remember the whole Charles Taylor indictment situation where the United States government actually snuck him out of federal jail here and sent him to Liberia to undo the previous president. But when he decided to become his own leader as opposed to being a functionary for the CIA, they decided to stage a coup and have him ran out. And now he's in prison now, allegedly for war crimes. Not in Liberia, but war crimes in Sierra Leone. Now he was not the president of Sierra Leone, but because they could find nothing to charge him with in Liberia, they simply said he aided the rebels in Sierra Leone. And you know, a lot of people lost their life. And I'm no big fan of Charles Taylor, but it's very important that you do your research and don't just believe what the CIA and the media that it controls leads you to believe. How could a man break out of federal prison in America and get back to Africa? Whose plane did he fly on? Whose ship? Okay, so these are the things that they do. Most of America's enemies were created by America. Saddam Hussein, they made him. Osama bin Laden, they made him. Noriega, they made him. Charles Taylor, they made him. Nearly every person who they claims to be a terrorist was created by this country. Every last one, literally. You know, so who's the real terrorist? The person doing the terror or the one who creates the terrorist? Very important. We're going to talk about relationships today, and we're going to talk about the miseducation machine tomorrow. So for tomorrow at the Phoenix Center for the Arts, 12 to 6 is the event. Please come out and let parents know that they should also come. And anyone who works with children, because we're going to get very technical as it relates to the psychoacademic war against black children, the special education war, and the ADHD war, and the learning disability wars, and the juvenile incarceration war. It's amazing. But in this country, which is considered to be the greatest, allegedly, only 1 out of every 4 black boys graduates from high school. It has been that way at least for the past going on 50 years probably. Now that's amazing, because had that statistic been true for any other racial group in America,